What up, squad? What up, birds? I am forever, and this is Philly Birds and Beers. It's Victory Monday for me. It's going to be Tuesday by the time you see this, but guess what? It carries on because we got an outstanding victory out there in LA. Outstanding. If you're new to the channel, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, man. I promise you, you will be entertained. I'm not a clown to clown for you. I'm just me doing me, talking this bird shit, dropping bird shit. You hear me? This the unedited version, and I'm cool with that. Check this out, y'all. This episode is not brought to you by Truth. This is Truth by Ryan Geis. Cincy made. Who played college at Cincy? I think it was a center that we got or something. Shout out to Jason Kelsey. Hey, listen here, man. 454 yards. 454 yards offense. That's nice. That's 4 games in a row where we cracked that 400. 400. We cracked that 400, man. 4 games straight. This offense is incredible. Shout out to Brian Johnson. A lot of people was calling for Brian Johnson to give up the play calling. And I know why. But look at this, man. Out of 5 games, 400 plus yards of offense. Come on, bro. Who doing that? Why would you say give up the play calling? Now, I get it. Red zone. Yeah, I get it. Red zone, we getting 3. We settling for 3. Can't complain because we winning the games, but I get it. The thing is, this is incredible, man. Check this out. That's why y'all complaining. I get it. Look, okay. It's a thing. Screw them 3 points, man. Give us 7. Because check this out. We get 7 on every time we go down. Instead of kicking these field goals, we number 1 in field goals for real so far this year, too. It's cool because we winning games, like I said. But think about it like this. We go down here and we score. We put 7 on instead of 3. We go again, 7. We in that red zone again, 7. 7. Guess what that does? You know what it do. You know, you smart. Check this out. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my goodness. Listen here. What that does is that makes the teams that we playing against one-dimensional. Now we know exactly what they're going to do. They're going to drop back and pass because that's the only way they could catch up to win the game, which they won't win anyway. Once you down that far, with this defensive line, this pass rush and all that, man, listen, we get these teams to be one-dimensional. It's a wrap. That's what we want. We want them to be one-dimensional. We want to be able to get in there. Haasan Reddick. Welcome to 2023, Haasan Reddick. Back in 2022 form. Hey, listen. If y'all pay attention to my videos, y'all would have heard me say, a lot of people was like, why is Haasan struggling? Why is he not getting in? He had the cast on his thumb. You really couldn't tell. If you just watching, you probably couldn't tell. But in my videos, I was telling you, hey, he got a cast on his thumb. As soon as he get that cast off, he going to be cool. He going to be straight. He got his cast off. First game back with the cast off, he got a sack. Second game back, he got 2. So what I'm saying is, now that cast off, he getting back to himself. Now they got to worry about him coming in from the edge. And Jalen Carter, the monster. Oh, my God. And that ain't even the half of it. That's just 2 players. You got the other side. You got Josh Sweat over there. Shout out to Josh Sweat with the forced fumble. Him and Roby, I think, was in on that one. We got to start capitalizing on these 2, man. Jumping on the ball, interceptions that we ain't getting. That's how we go up 3-4 touchdowns to make these teams one-dimensional. Once you one-dimensional, you got to step back there and throw the ball, man. We going to have like 8 sacks, 7 sacks this game, 6 sacks. They going to start. We going to be up there 50-something sacks by the end of the year, 60 sacks by the end of the year. They said we can't crack 70. Honestly, if we've been putting up touchdowns instead of field goals, we probably would be at like 30 sacks right now because you gotta sit back there and pass the ball. You need time for routes to open up down the field. These opposing quarterbacks, you need time. And if you guys watch replays, watch the games. I don't know if any of y'all watch film. Watch some of the breakdowns. It's a lot of times where that pass rush will be getting home. It'd be like real close. It'd be like just missing like a millisecond, a second. And that's because he got that time back there in the pocket. We take that away because he waiting for stuff to develop downfield. It's a wrap, man. It's a sack. It's coming, though. Believe that. It's coming. Shout out to Dallas Goedert, man. I said this in the last video, too. I was like, feed Dallas Goedert. I said this in a few videos. Feed Dallas Goedert is going to open up things all across the board, pretty much. It's going to open up your playbook. Dallas Goedert got fed. What do you have? 8 receptions, 117 yards, and a touchdown. Opened up the playbook. It opened up the playbook so much that Quez Watkins was open in the end zone. What is it? Like, I'm wide open. Like, Quez was out there wide open. Crazy. That's how much it opens up things, man. Shout out to AJ. AJ's a monster, too. AJ's a beast. I didn't realize how much of a beast this man is. Listen, when we first acquired him, okay, before we acquired him, I never watched the Tennessee Titans because I didn't have a reason to. You know what I mean? So I wasn't never a fan of them. I never watched their games or nothing like that. So I ain't know much about AJ until draft night when we traded for him. And then I went back and watched some film and I said, oh my Lord, this dude is a monster. And he just continuing to get better. That chemistry between him and Jalen Hurts is impeccable, y'all. And it's just going to grow. We got a lot of chemistry that's just developing and getting better and getting better and getting better over time. It's nice, man. I can't wait till we actually have a game where we feed Dallas Goedert, we feed AJ, and we feed Smitty, and it's doable. A lot of people say, yeah, you can't do that. You really can, though. We get 454 yards of offense. Like, come on. 454 yards of offense. That's Dallas Goedert 100 yards. AJ Brown 100 yards. Could be Smitty 100 yards. Like, that's only 300 yards. Like, come on. Come on. Ain't like we rushing for 200. Like, we could get to 500 yards for real. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's about to open up. It's about to be a lot of celebrating, but we can't celebrate yet. We are 5-0, and it feels good. It's the first time. I think this is the first time in history of the franchise. Don't quote me on that. But it feels good to be 5-0, back-to-back, 2 years in a row. Oh, my Lord, it feels great. We got the Jets. The Jets have never beat us in the history of their franchise. Our franchises together, they never beat us. Y'all know that from last year when we played them. Y'all probably know that from before because every time we play them, that's all you hear is they never beat us. I ain't going to lie, act like they can't beat us at some point. It's bound to happen at some point. I just don't see it happening in this next game, and I hope it does not. I hope it don't. Let's keep this thing moving. Let's go on to 6-0. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts, though, man. 25 for 38, 303 yards. He looked great out there. He actually looked like last year's Jalen when he was running. Now, this is the thing about when Jalen runs. I don't like to see him take hits. Nobody likes to see the quarterback take hits, and this goes all the way back. Like, injuries is a real thing. And I was actually like, ooh, when he stepped into the ground and his leg went an awkward way. If y'all ain't see that, check it out. His leg went that awkward way. I was like, oh man, y'all running him too much. Stop that. Feed DeAndre Swift. But he is tough, man. He battled through it. Whether he's hurt or not, we don't know. Injury report hasn't came out yet. I'm hoping he's okay though. I'm hoping he's good and good to go. No problems, because we can't have this man injured. Not at all, man. Stay healthy. A lot of people was mad at the fact that he's been sliding. But he's been sliding for a reason. He's been sliding to stay healthy. Because every season he gets hurt and got to miss a game. Maybe 2 games, whatever. But we need him to stay healthy. I think he realizes that too. And maybe if he did feel like a little bit of discomfort when he did that, maybe that brought him back like, oh, yeah, let me chill out. You know what I mean? Because sometimes you got to just mix it up. You can't just be bowling people over all the time and sliding all the time. Give it a little mixture of both and we be good. I want to give a shout out to Darius Slay. A lot of people was talking about Darius Slay giving up yards to Cooper Kupp. A lot of people was giving him flack.
Like, yeah,
the
so
thing about Darius Slay,
just because Coop was having to start off pretty fast, so I like, hey coach, I gotta get on him because he's getting hot, and I ain't want him to get too hot. But then we coaches that came back in the second half, like, maybe we just go back to the basic and just go get the job done, just play fast and play hard, and not then execute it.
Darius Slay is a captain. That big C on his chest is there for a reason. So the youngsters was out there and Cooper Kupp was eating. Y'all seen that. It was like 3 of the same play back to back. Oh, I was getting nightmares and flashbacks to the Super Bowl. Teams running the same play over and getting it off. But listen here, though. When that happened, Darius Slay went to the coach and said, Coach, I don't like how Cooper Kupp is getting off. Put me on him. I never played nickel before, but put me on him. Let me try to put his fire out because he's hot right now. And that's some real live captain shit right there. Let me crack this beer, man. This beer getting warm on me sitting here talking to y'all, man. Bars and beers, and we just talking bars. We ain't drinking no beer. Shout out to the truth, but like I said, truth because we are the truth. Shout out to them, but this is not brought to you by them. They don't sponsor nothing over here. Let's talk about it, man. Aaron Donald. Oh, should we go to that? Should we talk about their team at all yet? Let me see what else I got on here. I got some stuff on here, man. Money left on the table. Yep. Defense hitting the jugs machine. Please, at some point. Please just try. Too much money left on the table. Too much. AJ, what'd he do? 6 catches, 127. That was nice, man. AJ hit 100. AJ good for 100. AJ good for 100 every game if you just give it to him. For real. Easily. Kenny G. Did I give Kenny G that shout out? James Bradbury. We ain't gonna talk about how James Bradbury got took for a loop twice. Still my guy. You know what I mean? It happens. Come and bounce back next game. You feel me? You could do it. Let's talk about Aaron Donald. What happened with Aaron Donald? Aaron Donald said he could stop the tush push. I think that's why they pulled that play. It was like 3rd and 4. Y'all saw that? It was 3rd and 4. They said it was like 3rd and 2 or something crazy. It was like 3rd and 4. They did the tush push. I take that back. It ain't the tush push. Jalen Hurts said it ain't the tush push. It ain't the brotherly shove. He ain't with that. I don't call it that. None of that. It's a quarterback sneak. But anyway, he ain't say it was a quarterback sneak, but that's what it is. It was like 3rd and 4. They did that quarterback sneak. Lined up. They missed it. They got like 2 yards. So that's why I'm saying it was 4, because they got like 2 yards. And then they line up again. The announcer said it's 3rd and 1. Looking at the marker on the field, it looked like 4th. I said 3rd and 1. It looked like it was 4th and 2. They went for it again. They got like 2. It was probably 3rd and 5 originally, man. Like, it was so many yards. I don't know if they did that just to be like, Aaron Donald, you said you could stop it. You can't stop it. We'll do it on 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Like, crazy. But the craziest part about it, the only reason why that brought attention to me is because I actually put money on them being up by 10. I said it in my last video. I was like, hey, I see us winning by 10. What I say, 30-20. We went up, we was up by 9. Clearly could have kicked the field goal there. You know what I mean? Clearly could have did something right there to score some points. Played with it for real. Like, come on, man. Easily. It was just awkward. It was an awkward play called back to back right there in that situation because that was a long 4 yards. Crazy. But it is what it is. Like I said, moved on. We 5-0. It feels good. Never mind me. I'm sitting here drinking my beer, just talking my ish, man. Y'all watch that Monday Night Football? Yeah, me neither. If it ain't the Birds, I don't really want to see it unless it's like competition. And I don't view them as competition right now, either one of those teams. So I ain't watching that bullshit. You feel me? But yeah, man, if you made it this far, you like the content, hit that like button. You like, oh, I wonder what he going to be talking about next. Subscribe, find out. You know? Sometimes I be right on point with some of the stuff. Sometimes I be off. It be rare. I ain't saying I know everything about football. I ain't saying I know everything about the Eagles, but I know a little bit about a little bit, man. I know something about something. I talk my mess. I do my due diligence. I watch a lot of stuff. I follow a lot of folks that's giving out vital information. I'm like on top of it, so you ain't got to be on top of it. You just follow me, and I'm gonna get you together. Try to get you some good footage so you could be like up on what's going on. Like the thing that actually made me start this YouTube channel was because I would be on other YouTube content creators' channels, and they be saying something, and then I'm in there correcting them, and then you got other people in there correcting them too. I'm like, hold on, you should be more knowledgeable than me. I mean, like I said, I don't know everything, so they don't know everything either, but it was just more than one time where I just noticed myself, like, yeah, let me see what I could do, man. I know a little something too. So I just talk my shit, man. I'm in here chilling, man. Like I said, you made this far. Do what you do. Let's hope that this sack thing continues to grow, man. Jalen Carter with the 2 sacks, Haasan Reddick with 2 sacks. I feel like we just starting a brand new thing. We got Zach Wilson coming in. No, we going down there. It ain't far though. Zach Wilson. Thought it was gonna be Aaron Rodgers, but y'all know what happened there. We'll see how that go. I feel like the way we played last game, our most complete game. Our most complete game so far this season, 5 games in. I feel like it's gonna improve. I feel like it might be a point where we like hiccup. I hope this ain't the hiccup, but I'm realistic. I don't see us going 17-0, but it's doable. You know what I mean? I'm sure. What's that? 72 Dolphins didn't see themselves doing that either. Like, but it's doable. You know what I mean? So I ain't gonna say we can't do something because anything's possible. But I see us beating these dudes, man. I see us beating these dudes. But we can't get complacent. We gotta just try to get better, come back, and do the same thing pretty much. Shut them down. Make adjustments. Shout out to Sean Desai because, excuse me, that first quarter, first half, I feel like if JG was still here, I don't see him making adjustments, man. I see him just continuing to let these dudes get picked apart or whatever it is. I feel like Sean Desai actually made adjustments to make the defense better, and it worked. It paid off. And like I said, this only his 5th game as our defensive coordinator too. So it's everybody just learning, man. It's all new. Everybody learning. We got new players in there. They still learning. But you notice we learning as we grow. We getting better as we grow, and we winning as we learning. Man, that's great, bro. We in a great position for real. We just got to keep it up. Keep it up. That's all I can say, man. Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald was nullified. I called that too. What I say about him? I was like, why? I feel like we going to nullify him. I said, I feel like we was going to nullify Cooper Kupp. I didn't feel like he was going to come back and ball out like fresh off the IR, but he did at first. But then, like I said, it was a wrap. After so long, it was done. I can't wait to see what Bradley Roby ended up becoming for us. I feel like that was his first game, and he didn't play bad at all. He actually played very well for it being his first game and him just getting here like this week. Well, last week now, but I feel like he's just going to continue to get better. I don't know if he's going to be what DJ was for us in the safety position, but I feel like him being there is going to make the defense look a lot better. We still ain't figured out this Nakobe Dean situation, man. I feel like if Nicholas Morrow would have got that pick, he might have solidified something, but he didn't. But he's still serviceable as hell. So what you gonna do, man? What you gonna do? We all want to see Nakobe in there, though. What do? You put Nakobe in. That's what you do. All right, y'all. I'm about to head up out of here, man. I am forever. This is Philly Birds and Beers. Go Birds. Go Birds.